down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Gets a look, can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Durant across the timeline. Lead stands at 7. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Suns with the basketball. Durant to Fareed. No good. To Whiteside. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Can't connect from in close. Kevin Durant, 3 for 6 now.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
And count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Kelly Olynyk with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Hassan Whiteside. Huge block. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Not that time. Durant to Fareed. Hassan Whiteside pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Whiteside. Short jumper off the mark.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant. And that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. It's Suns ball. Trying to cash in. Daniel's shot won't go. Dragic into the front court. Down 6. For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Rebound taken in by Fareed. Down low Durant. The monster stuff. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. Inevitably, the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Hassan Whiteside, 2 of 4 now.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Here's Durant for 2. Can't connect. And that one is out. Time for some new personnel into the game. Suns control the possession to Durant and throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Dragic not going down here. To Durant. Oh, he had him there for a second. From the outside, no good. Dragic with it. 5-point game. And a throwdown.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Durant lets it fly. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. Bam Adebayo. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Short jumper won't fall. Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It goes down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
It's Phoenix ball. To Jackson.
I told you the screen was coming.
Deep left corner. Bam Adebayo sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
T.J. Warren trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
He'd have the basketball. To Mikal Bridges. Thomas. And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Screen coming.
Big pick right there.
Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 16. 2 minutes remaining.
From long range. Off the iron. No good. To Jackson. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Here comes the screen. Picked up by the Suns. Nice pass to set things up. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical. Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
That's me.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Jackson's shot, no good. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Jackson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Not that time. Phoenix with it. Down to Warren. Off the assist.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Thomas not getting the bounce. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Long key from 3/4 court. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
I got the D on the roster. They're locked up, boy.
To Mikal Bridges. Fires the three. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Off the mark on his free throw. That's going to be out of bounds. Phoenix has the ball.
Here we go.
To Jackson. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Down to Warren. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
T.J. Warren with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Down to Warren. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Durant. Finish that. That's out.
We got this. Let's go.
Entering the game for the Phoenix Suns, number 31, Kenneth Reed. Subbing in for the Heat, number 80.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
DeAndre Ayton to Booker. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Screen coming. Hit. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Okay. Hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Suns with the basketball. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Goran Dragic with the answer.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Number 16.
Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Durant. Hassan Whiteside rejects it. Suns get it back. Fareed. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Waiters. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he hits the second. Almost settles for a 2 or 3 trip. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
To Durant. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Miami with the basketball. Whoa! What a finish!
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 3. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Kevin Durant lets it go. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
It's Suns ball to Durant. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Durant can't connect. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Hassan Whiteside. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first.
Hey, kick it to him.
And gets both to drop at the line. It's the Heat with the possession. To Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Durant across the timeline. Leads 5. Not today.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Durant. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Suns have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Suns have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns. The Heat aren't down by too much at the half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. That's going to be out of bounds. Well, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Durant. Very buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Fareed. Whiteside. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Kevin Durant, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Dragic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Swings it. For three. And he hits.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's a chance from long range.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him. You're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Dragic. Rebound for Ayton. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Tyler Johnson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. To Waiters from long range. No good. Slams it home on the putback.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up 5. DeAndre Ayton. To Durant. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense. To Dragic. Goran Dragic. 4 out of 10.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Durant. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Count the bucket for 2.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Fareed. Here comes the screen. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Miami Heat, number 44, Zeke.
Durant across the timeline. Leads 3. Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker, they'll get it to Durant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Taken by the Suns.
That's all right. Get it back, man. Get it back. Get it back.
Durant to Booker. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Here we go. I got him.
Here's Durant for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Dragic. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Add 2 points to the board.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Whiteside.
I got him. I got him.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Waiters. Dion Waiters. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Cashes in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Trap this, come on, we got it.
To Waiters. Fires the 3. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 3, Troy Daniels.
I got ball. It's all loose. Get down, get down.
To Fareed.
Hands up, hands up.
And strokes it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Miami's got it. To Dragic. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Hey, clear out. I got you.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25+ assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Fareed. To Durant. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Stuffs it down with authority. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Count it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Dragic. Beyond the arc for 3. Dragic wide open, knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Number 44, Isaiah Thomas.
I got your help here.
And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Rejected. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
The assist from number 81.
Into the front court. It's Booker. The lead is 15.
Cut it.
Kelly Olynyk swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Whiteside. Throws it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Suns control the possession. Hassan Whiteside with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kevin Durant lets it fly, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Knocked loose. Waiters, tough matchup against Durant. Thomas. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Fareed to Booker. Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the three-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Booker with it. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range,
Stuffs it down with authority.
it just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Durant. And And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Stuffs it down with authority.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Durant.
Pick, pick.
4-3. Missed
okay,
it.
baby.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
Number 13, Bam
Kevin Durant has it.
remaining in the third quarter.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
Self-check.
Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Durant.
I got ball, I got ball. I got something for him.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Durant. Has a chance. Durant with a shot that misses.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Oh, he had it. Kevin Durant. Huge block. And he scores, plus the foul. Hassan Whiteside taking all comers. He'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Hassan Whiteside at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throws good, a three-point play, and the lead back down to 12.
My ball.
You gotta get up on that.
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Suns lead it big. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Miami.
Here we go. Here we go.
Not going down for him this time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
He'd have the basketball. Has a look.
Oh, get the board.
It's Fareed with the rebound. KD for two. Rebound comes to Miami. Whiteside, guarded by Troy Daniels. Kenneth Fareed pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Whiteside. Devin Booker able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Here's Durant for two. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally react?
To Durant. And look out.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Can't connect from inside. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Booker. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeAndre Ayton at the line. Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Shot from in close. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Knocks it down. Off the step back.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Picked up by the Suns. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And hits for two.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Durant. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Thomas. The big man, Ayton with the rebound. DeAndre Ayton to Durant. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kevin Durant, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. Thomas with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Into the front court, it's Booker. It's an 11-point game. Trying to cash in. Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 6 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Thomas. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by the Suns. Durant with the basketball up top. The advantage is 13 points. Oh, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Durant. Old score. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Off the mark. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Baseline drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Durant. For 3, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Booker with it. His guys holding the big lead. Here's Durant for 2. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. It's Phoenix ball. Booker to Fareed. Durant. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
welcome you to sunny South Florida. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, you know it. It's special here in Miami with 3 decades of NBA basketball.
Ed, the legendary owner, Mickey Arison, has put everything into this storied franchise and will continue to do so.
3 championships won here in Miami. And tonight, another big matchup on EA Sports. Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. To Waiters. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
To Nick Batum. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Charlotte basketball. To Batum. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Hassan Whiteside rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. Nicola Batum missed his first. That one goes.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Throws it down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 25.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. He'd have the basketball. Dragic. Sizing up the defense. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Nick Batum. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Dragic into the front court. Up by 3. Won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Batum. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. Can't connect from in close. Dragic with the basketball. Leads 5. To Whiteside. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot. pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Dragic with it. Leads 3. To Whiteside. Scores from the post.
The assist from
Charlotte with the basketball. Rebounded by the Heat. Dragic into the front court. Up 5. Now a pass stolen by the Hornets. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Another chance. The follow won't go either. Another follow stays out.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Nikola Batum. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dragic with it. It's a 1-point game. 13-12. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
The jumper's off the mark. To Mikal Bridges. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul. Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Some lineup changes. Clubs.
number 41, into the game for Miami, number 16, James Johnson.
To Nick Batum. Nikola Batum. He's now 4 for 6.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Dragic to Waiters. To Whiteside. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Batum. And the finish. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Waiters. Deep 2 there, won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Dragic. Waiters. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
James Johnson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 69% at the line. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Hornets have the basketball. To Batum. Williams on the drive, but his shot won't fall. Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Thomas. Hassan Whiteside. 3 for 6 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Nick Batum. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Over and back. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Miami, number 11, Dion Waiters.
To Batum. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Goran Dragic. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Can't convert the free throw. It's the Heat with the possession to Thomas. Probing the defense. Has a look. Not that time. To Miles Bridges. And draws the foul.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed on a pair. Miami's got it. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Miles Bridges. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Dragic to Thomas. Here comes the screen. Isaiah Thomas against Jordan Bell. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's no good. Off the mark. To Miles Bridges. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Fires the 3, and it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Mikal Bridges. Dragic, defended by Bell. Takes stock of the floor. Dragic. Misfires. It's no good. To Miles Bridges. Finishing inside the paint on that one. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Dragic to Mikal Bridges. Rebound pulled in by Charlotte. To Miles Bridges. Knocked loose. Heat get control. Mikal Bridges. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. Here comes the screen. Down low, Bell. Rebound taken by Miami. Not done yet. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Can't connect. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Dion Waiters, couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And he makes them both. To Nick Batum. Here's a chance from long range. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Waiters. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Batum. Off the iron. No good. Miami with the basketball. Marvin Williams. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Here comes the screen. Finishes strong. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Dragic with the basketball. 5-point game. To Mikal Bridges. Driving right to the basket. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Mikal Bridges at the line. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Miles Bridges. Bell to Batum.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, Tom.
Won't go. To Miles Bridges. Kelly Olynyk able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Turns and slams it down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Nick Batum. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Substitution being made in this one. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. Hornets right now in possession. To Batum. Surveys the floor. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Just a ball handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Shot from the lane won't go. To Miles Bridges. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Substitutions, Miami.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Miami. Into the game for the Charlotte Hornets. Number 52, Jordan Bell.
Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's out. Last touch by Goran Dragic. Time to shuffle things up. That ball's out.
Substitutions, Miami.
Bell. Can't connect from inside. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Hornets at the controls of this one. And a 5-second back to the basket violation is called. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Can we start? Let's do it.
Substitutions, Miami. Subbing in for Charlotte. Number 5, Nicola Batum.
Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Oh, he had it. To the rim. Flushes down the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Nominations can be submitted on our team website. Substitutions, Miami.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. Dragic with it. Leads 3. Flushes it home.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Nick Batum. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Hornets come up with it. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Batum. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Nick Batum has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. He'd have the basketball. Dragic to Waiters. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Can't miss those. Waiters to Dragic. To Whiteside. It's a big finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
It was right there. Waiters to Dragic. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Charlotte basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Nick Batum. Hassan Whiteside. Huge block. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Goran Dragic at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. And hits the first free throw.
That boy got jumper.
Goes 2 for 2. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Dragic into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Waiters. Dion Waiters powers it through.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Waiters pulled down by Batum. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good, and it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. First half in the books. The Heat with the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Heat have themselves a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Hornets are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Charlotte Hornets.
on track. Points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
Pick up.
To Batum. The monster stuff.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's the Heat with the possession. Thomas to Waiters. Here comes the screen. Thomas to Whiteside. Whistle blows. Oh, his back was to the basket. 5-second count. It's going the other way. To Nick Batum. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed. You're being efficient with your jump shooting. Your passes are crisp. You're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Dragic to Whiteside. Thomas to Dragic. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
And Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gained from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
That's it.
Cutter.
To Dragic. Tough make through traffic.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Miles Bridges. No good.
I'm here.